Hello and welcome to the channel. So today we're going to talk a little bit about Coachella. Never been to Coachella, but I've always felt a little bit like it's not exactly my idea of a music festival, but it looks crazy. It's massive. It's more of a kind of massive pantomime than a music festival to me. But what it really is a content opportunity. The biggest content opportunity, right? And one particular artist who kind of caught my eye is the DJ Zulan, who's an artist who I've spoken about before. Splits opinion, divides the room a little bit, but absolutely, definitely knows how to make the most out of content. So Zulan is a DJ who has become really, really big on social media and has, as a result, played some massive shows, had some massive opportunity. She's also been the center of quite a lot of controversy because of who her parents are. Her parents are both very wealthy music industry executives, and her kind of spiral into fame being seeming quite artificial, and there being quite a lot of evidence that it is artificial. I actually did a video about this before. Check it out where it goes into a little bit more detail about this, right? But let's check out some clips from her set at Coachella. Okay, right. So let's get this absolutely right to start with. I'm not a big fan of DJ sets on big stages because I just always feel like the DJ looks pretty out of place. And because ultimately, when you're DJing, like, you're not actually doing very much for a lot of the time. Um, but anyway, you get the idea. She's got a massive crowd of people behind her, which I mean, obviously, I find it really, really cringe, and a lot of people also do. She's got one of the vocalists performing with her while she just kind of twiddles knobs a little bit. Um, and it's all very artificial, right? It's all very constructed. There's all of those people behind her, which is, I don't know if they're all paid dancers, or I don't know if they all have friends, or if they're just hired people, or what they are. It doesn't matter. It's all a bit naff, really, right? And the reason that it kind of seems naff and that we don't kind of like take to it that much is because, and she's been getting quite a lot of hate online for this, I guess, because I think it's because people also know the backstory and kind of the rumors of her industry plant esque story are quite well known now, right? But I want to pose an alternative argument to this, right? Are we looking at this all kind of the wrong way round? Because yes, I'm fairly certain that she does have some industry plantness to what she does, and obviously she has a lot of privilege because of who her parents are, and she's had all those advantages and whatever, right? But I'll tell you one thing she does have is a hell of a good brand and a hell of a good instinct for marketing herself, right? And if Coachella is about one thing, it's about marketing yourself. I would like to direct everyone to a really, really good article on Yahoo News, which is 10 marketing moves artists should make after Coachella to maximize the hype. And she's doing all of these, right? But I do wonder if maybe all of us who are getting a little bit on our high horse about this kind of thing maybe need to take a little bit of a breather and take a little bit of a step back, right? And I'm going to make a comparison. I'm going to make a comparison for you here, right? I'm a big boxing fan, right? I love boxing, okay? And in the sport of boxing, somebody called Jake Paul, who is massive, as you know, is massively disrupting the sport and doing really, really well within boxing because of his audience and his brand. So Jake Paul managed to get $92 million for fighting Anthony Joshua, and he managed to get $40 million for fighting Mike Tyson. I know this is a bit of a tangent, but it does align with the point I'm trying to make here, right? Everybody in the boxing world understands that that isn't boxing. That's entertainment. It's a watered down version of the real thing. Nobody particularly takes it seriously. It's well funded because these people have huge brands and people watch it because people know who they are. But nobody is watching Jake Paul fight thinking that is a really, really talented boxer, okay? So what I think we probably need to start doing is applying some of this logic to artists like Zulan. And it's not just Zulan. There are a lot of kind of model influencers type people who are now DJs, right? I can watch Jake Paul box and enjoy it, knowing that it's not high quality boxing. And then I can watch Tyson Fury fight Alexander Usyk, and that's a different thing in my head. And I can enjoy both because I can separate them, right? I think maybe we need to start looking at artists like Zulan and artists like, I don't know, Andy C or whatever. You know, for example, on the same lineup, on the same Coachella set, there was people like Disclosure, Groove Armada, Ketama, Boys Noise, people like that. You can look at both on the same lineup and say, right, well, one is entertainment, one is genuine quality, right? And both can exist. And you can enjoy both. You just need to switch your mindset a little bit and be like, right, well, that's not necessarily an artist. That's just an entertainment. That's a brand thing. And also, the good thing, like these people, like an artist like Zulan or an entertainer like Zulan won't be here in 5 years' time or 10 years' time, right? They won't be, and that people like that's legacy will not stick forever, right? But it's an entertaining thing. It's a moment in time. It's a brand. It's fine, right? The caveat I would say to this is that I do think that it takes a slightly different road, and it does become slightly unacceptable, I suppose, when artists like Zulan are presenting as music producers. So Zulan on her Spotify page does have like a lot of music out, and it's all got co-writes, it's all got ghost producers, it's all basically done by other people, right? That's where I think the line does get crossed a little bit, because that's then you are presenting as a skill that you don't have, right? But I think her doing big silly DJ sets at Coachella is fine. That's where this sort of stuff lives. That's where this sort of act thrives. She's not going to get booked for Berghain. Like, do you know what I mean? I don't know. I think we need to shift our mindset a little bit to see this sort of stuff as entertainment. Artists like this are a brand. They're a fun thing. They'll have a big audience. They won't last forever. And then something new will come along.